Hi, welcome to the first ever vlog on this. Oh my god, what am I saying? The first ever haul on this channel. And as you see, I like to dress as a clown. I like to dress like a clown. I have a very clownish taste, which I am not ashamed of. Like, honestly, it was kind of a thing that I started when I was younger, because then I figured out I have to dress like a clown. Because if you dress like a clown, I was very insecure about my appearance. And I was like, if you dress like a clown, nobody will pay attention whether if you are hideous or not. You just dress like a clown. Everybody, when they see you, they will be like, oh, this person looks like a clown. They will not pay attention whether, you look ugly or not. They will just, not notice. And people say it doesn't work because it just makes all attention on me. People think I am an attention seeker. Actually, it's very different. I just don't want people to pay attention to my face. That's why I dress like a clown, because then they just pay attention to the outfit, So yeah, I'm making this first ever haul on this channel about alternative clothes, which is a nice fancy name for weird clothes, which I really like because I like to dress weird. So the first thing that I bought is this guitar bag. It's a bag that looks like a guitar, and that was my dream when I was a child, to have a bag that looks like a guitar. So yeah, here it is. And another thing is this jacket that looks like it was created for this guitar bag. It looks so perfect with it. And the third thing that I bought are those earrings, which are like so perfect to this guitar bag. They give off such Hannah Montana vibe. And when I was younger and when I used to watch Hannah Montana, I was like, Hannah Montana is a fashion icon. Like, she's so perfect. She dresses so perfectly. And I still think so to this day. Like, she was an icon, If you look like Hannah Montana, you look beautiful, So yeah, I love those earrings. I think they costed like €2 or something. They were very cheap. And another thing that I bought is this t-shirt with a teddy bear. It's so cute. Yeah, and when it comes to animals, I also have another thing with animal that does exist, which are those gloves with unicorns. They are so soft, by the way. This fabric, I think it's called chenille or chenille. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, it's a very soft fabric, and they have horns. By the way, I am not 100% sure if unicorns exist, but Pegasus, they definitely do. I mean, if you say that they don't exist, you are just jealous because they don't live in your country. But they definitely do. They definitely do. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I also have another clothing pieces of other animals. Here, I have a phoenix. Oh, tango phoenix. I bought it because it has a deeper meaning, because I bought it because it reminds me of love of my life, because he was like a phoenix. He would rise from ashes all over and over again. He was also like Jesus, but I cannot buy a necklace with Jesus because then people would think I'm a Christian, and I'm not a Christian. That's why it's not very egocentric of my life to always say that he's like Jesus, because he was not a Christian either. He was Muslim, and it's a prophet. And he also said that he's like other prophets. Oh, people would think that love of my life was kind of a cult leader, and maybe they wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, let's end this topic because I get before I get arrested or something. Yeah. Other animals. I have a bracelet with gummy bears. By the way, I was buying those things over a period of 2 years maybe. I didn't buy them all at once because it would be a very, very lucky day if I found so many cool things at once in one place. I thrifted all of those things. None of them are new, and sometimes people buy something that is very weird and I never wear it because they are like, everyone will stare at me, and I don't mind if people stare at me, so I will buy it, and it's a great occasion for me. And yeah, another animal thing Another earrings. These are ponies. And by the way, they are also handmade. Yeah, ponies. Let's move to the next thing, which is like the last animal thing that I have. I think so. It's a dog sweater. Who wouldn't want to look like a dog? By the way, it's a Shiba Inu, and I love Shiba Inus. I know a lot of people love them because they are in the memes and they are super cute. But by the way, I cannot get over how cute they are. So I kind of had a Shiba Inu face or something, and I was like loving everything with Shiba Inu. So I can be a Shiba Inu myself now. Yeah, and another thing are those shoes. I dreamed about them when I was 16. I really wanted to buy exactly the same shoes. They are LED shoes, by the way. How to turn them on? Yeah. I wanted to buy exactly those shoes. I don't know why I didn't buy them. But now I did. I found them on Vinted in a cheaper price. So I'm so happy. Another thing that I'm going to show you are those shoes that I also found on Vinted, and I really wanted to buy when I was 11. I found them in a store, which was a chain store, so they were in a lot of places. So I thought, yeah, it will be easy to find them somewhere online. And I saw them when I was 11, and I was like, oh my god, they are so beautiful, but I ended up never buying them. And after years, I recalled myself about those shoes, and I was like, you know, they were more difficult to find than those previous ones because more years have gone. But I was like, I would try to find them. And after some time, I found them, and I was so happy. I also spent €2 on them, and I was like, bro, €2, those shoes are perfect, you know? So I was, yeah, that was a great occasion. So this time a floral thing, not an animal thing. It's a all over print with flowers. I also wanted to buy it like a few years ago, but it was expensive, so I found it on Vinted. I bought this cheaper. Another thing that I bought, which is the last thing, and it is a great news, by the way, because it's actually a thing with myself. It means I'm famous and people make clothes with me. Which is funny because it looks like it's from the 80s, and I think it is from the 80s, and I wasn't even there in the 80s. I wasn't even born yet, you know? So I'm so cool that people were making things with me in the 80s. Look at this, it's me! When I saw this, I was like, I have to buy it, especially that I was going through some clown phase, and I loved everything with clowns. So I'm so happy, and it's very, very warm, and I'm always cold, so it's perfect for me. So yeah, that was it. That was my haul. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my weird taste for clothing. And see you next time. Love you.